In this video I will cover things which you should consider when buying stuff from AliExpress. I have to mention that this video was suggested by one of my channel's viewers. His name is Kirill Iliev and he says, could you do a video in between the quotes buying from AliExpress? Thanks for a suggestion, Kirill. I believe that this video will be useful not only for you, but for plenty new buyers from AliExpress. Before going any further, I will take a minute of my time and explain what AliExpress is and how it works. Basically, that's a huge website which allows sellers to list their products on it. And then buyers can come on the same website and browse through millions and millions of products and purchase them. AliExpress on itself, it does not sell anything. It just allows the sellers to list their products on it. So it's just a platform. There are no AliExpress branded products. You're always buying from some seller which is using AliExpress. And that's it really when it comes to how AliExpress works in a nutshell. I will divide this video into 5 big sections. I will cover buyer's protection, also I will talk about customs fees and also delivery times and also reviews, and then I will finish up with explanation of the rule when it comes to product specification regarding to its price. So let's go! Very quickly about buyer's protection on AliExpress, what it is and how it works. Basically that's websites or AliExpress's way to make sure that the buyer would not lose the money when they are buying something from the China or from the AliExpress using their platform basically. So if you buy something and seller decides to cheat and not to send the item for you, then obviously you are able to report the situation to AliExpress, and most likely they will get in touch with the seller, and if they won't be able to hear from them, they will refund the money from their own pocket. And actually how it works in practice, I have to say that I placed over 200 orders on AliExpress, and I believe I had maybe 4 problems when my items got missing or disappeared while being delivered. And I believe that twice the seller refunded me and twice AliExpress itself had to step in and they refunded me. So at this moment I'm 100% happy using AliExpress's service. And also I have to mention that AliExpress customer support, like buyer support, is very quick. Most of the times they come back in a couple hours, much better than say eBay's customer support. If you need to contact eBay's customer support, they come back to you in a couple days. So AliExpress, even though they are like Chinese, even though I don't know where is based their like customer support, but in general they are much quicker, or at least that was my experience. Probably one of the biggest negatives using AliExpress is delivery times. So most of the time they would deliver like say from 1 week, which was the quickest in all couple hundred orders I placed, to about month and a half, so 6 weeks. So it's not like you are used when shopping say on Amazon here in the UK or maybe in United States, where sometimes they actually can deliver on the same day, and like probably over 90% of items they can't deliver on the next day. So that's not like that at all. But if you are okay to plan ahead, if you know that you will need some item in the future, in a couple months maybe, then you just place the order and forget about it, and one day it will arrive. I personally can't see the problem with that. So, well, I can't see the problem with that, I meant. So yeah, it's not ideal, but most of the time the delivery is free from China. So I am okay to wait to get my item cheaper and not pay for the postage as well. As I mentioned, AliExpress is based in China. So when you will be buying items from AliExpress, and you will be based in different countries in China, there is a big chance that you will have to pay customs fees. Obviously, the rules and regulations will depend on the country. Most of the time it will be like some like roof, if you like, and if your item's value will be above that value, that roof value, then you will have to pay some amount as a customs fee, so it might be import duties, etc. But basically what I noticed that every single seller on AliExpress, I believe that they do have the lists with the countries listed there, and those minimal or just the roof values, if you like. Let's say you live somewhere in Germany, and again, I don't know whether that's true or not, but let's say in Germany or in European Union, the roof value is, I don't know, 15 euros. So I believe that those sellers on AliExpress, they do have the lists, which says in this example, European Union and Germany is like 15 euros. So if you will buy something like for 25 euros, they will declare it less than 15. So they will declare maybe, I don't know, most of the time they do declare in dollars for some reason. So they will declare, I don't know, $10. And once your item will arrive at customs somewhere on the border of a European Union, in this example, say the customs officers will check that the value is lower than that, and then they will not raise any customs fees. Again, I'm not saying that it's good or wrong, I'm just saying how I understand it works, and obviously that works very good for us, the buyers. Very, very important part of shopping on AliExpress is product reviews. You have always checked the reviews before buying stuff. Most of the time you will see that some products will have very good reviews, like it will be like very close to 5 stars out of 5. Let's say it will be like 4.7 and thousands of reviews. Then you will know that the product is good and you can trust like majority of people who bought that product that it will be good. It's very rarely when you buy something and actually the reviews are good, but when you receive the item, it's not really that good. At least it never happened to me. If I buy something which has lots and good reviews, I actually after using that product for a while, I am more or less writing a positive review myself. So again, reviews are very, very important, and I would say you should base your purchases like on reviews, very much so. And lastly, about product prices on AliExpress. You have to understand that on AliExpress there are very good products, but there are also lots and lots of very, very poor products which quite often are very cheap. So you want to avoid those cheap products because you won't be happy with them and it will be just wasted money. Then you will raise maybe disputes with the sellers, etc. It just won't be good experience. So if possible, you want to avoid all these purchases of very, very cheap stuff from AliExpress because it just won't be good. And how to avoid it? Basically, I would say that you need to apply half price rule. What it means? Basically, let's say we have a Samsung phone, right? And it has certain specifications, screen, amount of RAM, etc. Extra features maybe. And it costs, I don't know, let's say $1,000. Let's say United States or in Europe like 900 euros. Then you want to save and you go on AliExpress. Then you want to be looking for the same specifications for at least like half a price, not maybe at least, but more or less in the half price region. So let's say that was $1,000. Then you want to be looking on AliExpress, maybe not branded or the brand you don't know, product, the phone which has more or less the same specifications for half a price. Then most likely very most likely you will receive products which will be actually comparable to that expensive Samsung, which will be like, in many cases actually it will be better. It might be built a little bit better and have even better specifications, but again, you have to look for that half price rule. Please don't expect from items from AliExpress that you will buy like not for 1,000 but for, I don't know, $50, for $50, or I don't know, 40 euros with the same specifications, and it will be very good. Just don't expect that. You have to pay at least like a half, maybe not at least, but in the region of half a price to expect the same quality, or at least I discovered that this rule always works for me. So, and also another thing, don't always count on the prices being cheapest on AliExpress. Some products actually you will be able to find that they are cheaper in your local market. For example, I live in the UK, and sometimes I am able to find exactly the same products, let's say on eBay or Amazon, which are just a little bit cheaper than on AliExpress. Of course, I could buy from AliExpress, but if I buy from Amazon, say, they would deliver me the next day, and if it's like a little bit cheaper, why not? So, and I think I covered everything I wanted to say in this video. I hope it will be useful for you guys. And also, please leave comments below with your suggestions, and maybe I missed something about shopping on AliExpress. I would love to hear them. But that will be it from me for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.